Today's MVS is rather kind of different from my usual MVS features. Today we will take a look at this 2004 Pontiac Aztek. The reason why I chose the Aztek today is because I once had an Aztek a couple years ago and I loved it. I never really did a formal tour on it in my MVS fashion like I do today with all these other vehicles. So I found this one. It was just recently traded in. It is not fully detailed yet at all, so please bear with me. And I just wanted to go ahead and give the Aztek a proper MVS feature.
They like it a lot. Right there's the master camera. It's supposed to be blown up all the way, and the camp thing is set up. It's really cool. Get the gauges. Look at the gauges. Can you see them? Is it too dark? Yeah, climate controls to see. I think there's like yeah. Everything. It's a nice car.
Pontiac introduced the Aztek in the summer of 2000 for the 2001 model year. Classified as a mid-size crossover, the Aztek was aimed to be the world's first sport recreation vehicle. It shared the same U-body platform with the Chevy Venture, Pontiac Montana, and Oldsmobile Silhouette minivans. There was also an upscale model by Buick named the Rendezvous. Receiving criticism by many for its unique look, the Aztek only lived up until the 2005 model year. Within its short life, it did receive some minor cosmetic and equipment changes. For 2006, the Pontiac Torrent replaced it. The front end included standard automatic halogen headlamps. Your amber marker lamps were placed above them in a separate lens. The small hood ends with two faux air dams with the Pontiac badge in between. Below sits the two-vented mesh grille designed in Pontiac tradition. The front bumper features two standard fog lamps along with a few air ducts in black body cladding. The Aztek is 182.1 inches long and sits 66.7 inches tall. Today's Aztek is featured in the Fusion Orange metallic exterior color.
While the majority of the public thought that the Aztek was a pretty ugly vehicle, I'm probably one of the few who actually thought that the Aztek was rather unique and very stylish, especially for a car that debuted in the time period that it came out in. This car was way ahead of its time in my opinion.
The large side mirrors were placed within black caps. They are also powered. The door handles are also color matching. All Azteks came with black side rails, and today's Aztek is equipped with the luggage crossbars.
Something unique to the Aztek was the fact that it didn't have a fuel filler door, just a rather large fuel cap.
2002 models and up featured color-matching body cladding with lower black rocker panels. Today's Aztek sits on these optional 17-inch 5-spoke aluminum rims. Front-wheel drive models included front disc and rear drum brakes, while all-wheel drive models featured full-wheel discs. Analog braking and traction control came standard on today's model. The tail lamps were placed at a higher level compared to other similar vehicles at this time.
One thing that I've always loved about the Aztek was the two-piece rear window. The top piece has a dramatic slope to it, and the second piece sits below. It makes it very easy for you to see rear visibility wise. They also incorporated a rear spoiler from the 2002 model years on up.
The rear bumper is finished in black body cladding and includes one exhaust port. Today's Aztek also features an optional towing package. The interior of the Aztek is very spacious, convenient, and comfortable. The Aztek included dual airbags as standard safety equipment on all trims, while today's 1SC trim includes standard front seat airbags as well. Today's seats are featured in the dark gray Impression Premium cloth. The driver's seat is 6-way powered with manual lumbar support, and both front seats include armrests as well. The two-tone door trim includes your mirror controls, a large door handle, your window and door lock controls, and a large door pocket.
My Aztek came with keyless entry. I'm not sure if this one did or not. They just had the key, so either it came with it and they don't have the remote, or it didn't come equipped. I'll have to research that.
The driver is placed in front of a 3-piece gauge cluster that includes a 7,000 RPM tach, a 120 mph speedometer, and gauges for your fuel level and coolant temperature. Today's Aztek features the driver information center that is used to display a compass, the outside temperature, tire pressure readings, additional fuel information, allows you to access your Aztek's personal features, and more. Under the tach is a message center used to display urgent vehicle alerts. The driver grabs onto a 4-spoke steering wheel with extension grips at 10 and 2 o'clock. Today's steering wheel is leather wrapped and features your audio controls on the side spokes. To the left of the steering wheel, sit your exterior lighting controls, your interior lighting control, and dimmer switch. Your cruise and wiper controls are placed on the turn signal stock. On both sides of the steering column are a couple of storage pockets. And your emergency hazards are placed on top of the column. The driver information controls are placed to the right of the gauge cluster. Today's Aztec features the optional AM, FM, CD, and MP3 player, powered by an available 190-watt, 10-speaker Pioneer Premium sound system. Today's model also came equipped with XM satellite radio. Below are the simple-to-use climate controls. Today's Aztec also includes the optional dual-zone climate feature. The bottom of the stack includes your rear liftgate release, your traction control override, a small storage pocket, and a 12-volt power outlet. The T-shaped shifter is placed on its own elevated console. To the right of it are two large cup holders. The center console opens up to a storage compartment with removable top tray and lower CD and coin holder. An innovative idea here is that the console can be removed and used as an insulated beverage cooler. The glove compartment is quite decent. An integrated tissue dispenser is placed inside the door. The ceiling includes two sun visors with unlit vanity mirrors, extension visors, and map pockets. The upscale ceiling console includes your OnStar communication controls, a place for two pairs of glasses, and an integrated garage door opener holder. The rearview mirror also includes 2 map lamps. The back of the Aztek includes 38 inches of legroom, 58.8 inches of shoulder room, 61 inches of hip room, and 39.1 inches of headroom. Rear door trim also includes door pockets with 2 integrated cup holders. The back of the center console includes 2 air vents for rear passengers and a 12-volt power outlet. The passenger seat includes rear netted pocket. Today's model came equipped with the optional Panasonic DVD entertainment system. It includes a 7-inch monitor, remote control, and 2 wireless headphones. There is even a set of AV inputs for video game systems or other portable devices. To fold the seat backs, pull up on the small tab. Pull on the bottom lever to flip the seat up. And pull up on the bottom release bar to remove the seat completely.
One thing I noticed about the liftgate glass, just like my old Aztec used to do, is whenever it's cold out, the glass doesn't want to pop automatically. You have to give it a few tries before it'll raise to the proper lifting height to open it. Usually this drops to a tailgate, but this one doesn't want to open for some reason, so poor thing. So we'll just film it with the glass up.
The cargo area can carry up to 45.4 cubic feet of cargo, a total of 93.5 cubic feet with the rear seats removed. Shown here are the remote audio controls that come with the Pioneer sound system. Underneath is a 12-volt power outlet. Behind the left panel is the built-in air compressor that comes with the trailer package. Behind the right panel are your tire changing tools. And under the floor panel is more storage space and the trailer hookup wires.
The back of the tailgate, actually, when it folds down, features 2 seats specifically designed so you can sit on it comfortably, along with 2 cup holders. So I always thought that was pretty neat.
The Aztek is powered by the 3.4-liter, 12-valve, 3400 V6 that produces 185 horsepower and 210 pound-feet of torque. EPA estimates were 19 miles per gallon in the city, 26 miles per gallon on the highway, about 1 to 2 miles per gallon less for all-wheel drive models. The Aztek also supplied an 18-gallon fuel tank. The VersaTrack all-wheel drive system was optional on all trims and not on today's model.
It's a real shame about the legacy that the 3400 V6 engines are known for. They are notorious for intake and head gaskets that were designed to have faults in them, and over time, if you don't catch the leak soon enough, these engines became junk. But if you were to catch them in time, the engines proved to be pretty good, as long as you can make them last. I know with my Aztek I had to have the gaskets replaced twice, only because the first time I hired somebody to do them and they didn't do them right. So by the time the second change came around, my motor still ran pretty good. So I got lucky. This one here has a problem with the PCV valve. Quite a shame.
It was driven through a hydra-matic 4-speed automatic transmission.
We will now go ahead and take the short test drive portion of this 2004 Pontiac Aztek. Just a quick drive around the dealership lot. It's actually a real shame of what this Aztek has gone through. It's definitely has a lot more options than mine did. Mine was just a base model. I had a sunroof and stuff like that. But this one has the display center, anti-lock and traction control. It's got the entertainment system up on the roof over the second row. I didn't have all this because I had the sunroof. It's got OnStar, dual zone climate controls. But yeah, this poor thing here is just in a whole lot of bad shape. So I kind of can't wait to see what she looks like after she's all detailed and everything. She's definitely had better days. So let's go ahead and get this short test drive underway. And the brakes do have some squeak to them, just so everybody knows. One thing that the Aztek has always been known for in a positive manner was its ride quality. The Aztek gives you one smooth ride. I've always enjoyed the driving position of this vehicle. You feel nice and high up without actually being in that large of a vehicle. The steering is always been very responsive. It's been very easy. The ride itself is very quiet. Mine was always pretty quiet. I mean, overall, the Aztec is just it's a wonderful car. It's just a shame how much they were plagued with all of these electrical problems and all the stuff that these poor things went through. And then again, they are related to the old Pontiac Montana and the old Chevy Ventures, and I know since they're all shared on the same platform, those minivans have also been plagued with a few of the same problems that the Aztecs have always had, electrical and mechanical. So since they pretty much share the same kind of ride. But yep, I'm an Aztec lover and I always will be. So I'll take it around here back once more so I can get it in the right direction, and we'll go ahead and park her. Alright. As you can see, the display is burnt out on this CD player too. Like I said, it's pretty common if you've seen any of the videos in regards to this specific stereo model. Mine was burnt out in my Aztec after a while, and my Grand Prix is actually burnt all the way out before I bought my new stereo, so it's pretty common.
And that concludes today's MVS on this 2004 Pontiac Aztek. I'm Michael Adams, and I'll see you guys next time.